Hey, yo guys, this is Jared, aka the SAINTofSINS on Xbox Live, returning to you with some Halo Reach Elite Slayer gameplay on the map Enclosed. Why Halo Reach? Because bear shit in the woods. Wait a tick. Sucker motherfucker and where is that beeping coming from? Oh, right. For those of you who've been wondering what I've been up to as of late, the answer is nothing. Absolutely nothing. I've been almost as productive as the Amazing Atheist in launching his latest Ponzi scheme, Not Productive. But somewhere along the lines, I tripped up into a partnership with Fullscreen Arcade. Shh, don't tell these good folks just how vulgar and offensive I can be. Maybe they won't ever notice. Now, some of you may be asking some questions. Not like there's a lot of you watching this video. I already know the bulk of my subscribers are going to see Halo in the title and opt not to watch it, because they're Richard Nixons like that. But yeah, some of you may be asking, why Fullscreen Arcade? Why sign up for a partnership at all? The simplest way to answer this? I'm a wiser guy. Not quite as cool as being a Paul Heyman guy, though given his current client's track record, it's probably best I'm not? Anyway, this was more a favor to Wiser than a decision I jumped in for myself. The past 2.5 months have kind of mentally fatigued me from this grind, but now I'm actually starting to feel some level of motivation again. Don't get too used to that. I'm likely gonna skip out on you again like the deadbeat dad you've all come to know and love me as. Now fetch me that beer before I unbuckle my belt on you. Too far? You'll get over it. Oh right, the gameplay! Ha! Man, don't start something with me if you can't finish. Dude really thought he could save himself with that armor lock. Wait, I should probably explain how we got to this point. So after jumping on some Halo 4 with my friends, we suddenly got the itch to rev up Reach once more. I started flying solo again and ended up on this map I have never seen before. My motions are going to be very limited in this one because I have no clue how this map lays out. It's like a labyrinth, only I'm not seeing David Bowie's crotch anywhere. And what with my team being down a man, I'm gonna have to hope my teammates are competent enough to know how to walk and aim at the same time to avoid getting blown out. I already know what I'm gonna be doing. Get head. Or fist someone, either or, I'm not picky, whatever gets me off, really. Prior to this game, it had been a long time since I've touched Reach, and I had a tough time readjusting to the controls after getting used to bumper jumping in Halo 4. Making that adjustment here, I then had to remind myself that X was the ability button, and that there's no default sprint. Oh Halo 4, why for you spoil me? Back on Reach, I typically always vote against Elite Slayer because it becomes a stick contest, but thankfully, they've reduced the number of plasma grenades you start out with, and the patches have nerfed armor lock to some degrees. So far, I've been failing to use my roll ability like I should, an ability I truly do miss in Halo 4. Plus, I start off with a needle rifle, which is just too good in Elite Slayer matches. But as good as my headshots have been, I'm missing so badly with my melee attacks. I'm flailing my arms like an epileptic stuck at a house club after doing lines of coke with Flavor Flav. And what's worse, some of you are still wondering what I meant by I'm a wiser guy. There's just no winning with anyone right now. Suffice it to say, this was a decision that benefited him more so than me. If anything, his request for me to join Fullscreen Arcade helped me feel a bit more obligated and outright motivated to get back into recording commentaries. So far, I regret everything. Didn't record that, did I? Whoa! I really ate that stick? Jeez, even when I win gun battles, I'm losing them. But hey, I'm already at 12 kills and I lead every player on the field. I am doing work, my friends. Shaw, buddy! Gave that man a set of blue balls with that stick to the inner thigh. Oh boy, 2 sticks, double! Clean up this trip. Never mind. This is why I can't buy into the notion of karma. Was I in the wrong? Was I deserving of a death via blue ball? No, scratch that. Blue balls. Plural. After all, my last 2 deaths came via sticks. What? I couldn't clean up the last guy to get a triple? He had to get off a plasma grenade toss that seemingly looked delayed but would ultimately find its way on me? I'm I'm still netting my kills, but it would be nice to really go off here. Maybe if I knew the map at all, I could traverse it a bit, get some more favorable matchups as blue team seems to travel in packs when pressed up against my spawn. Oh, who am I kidding? So long as they continue to funnel in towards me, I'm going to pick off a few or just flat out trade. I play more for the win than I do the empty stats. Though I'm currently rocking a little over a 2 KD. Can't you just feel the chub that ratio gives you? Granted, I'm not fully playing smart here. I should have backed down in this gunfight as my shield was depleted, but given how tight this score is and how well I've been with my shots, I just have to keep being aggressive. I need to net these kills because I'm the best player on my team. Hell, I might be the best player in this game on this video. That's a scary thought. I mean, I'm not untouchable here. I'm not on a running riot or something, which would lead to the notion that maybe I've got a lot to boast about. I'm just trading off one death for a few kills in situations where I'm outnumbered. I'm sticking close to my spawn as my opponents continue to march towards me in a neat line down a corridor. If anything, my shot is the only redeeming factor of my game here. I'm just popping skulls left and right. Because that's what I do! If you don't have your aim up, if you're not looking to dish out the most damage in the fewest amount of shots in this game, then you're doing it all wrong. Here, your shot has to be on point. The best players need to have a solid headshot game, otherwise, they're dead in the water. For this game, I'm dead in the water when I continue to press on these 2- and 3-man pushes where I'm clearly outmatched. But I'm thick-headed. Alright. I just keep bullishly plowing forward without the slightest bit of strategy. It's like I'm stuck on commando mode. I just keep thinking I can kill everything in my wake. None can oppose me, for I am death incarnate, swallowing whole all who stand before my judgment. Or I'm just a complete and utter f***ing idiot. Oh right, the language! I do deeply apologize for offending someone with my decorative choice of words that somehow offend people. Anyway, let's not dwell on that tangent. So far the action seems to have shifted to the other side of the map, and not wanting to push up and possibly walk into an ambush of an already finishing gunfight against a teammate, I'm hanging back. I already know my teammates will spawn near my vicinity, so why possibly give up another empty death that pushes us no closer to the win I'm playing to gain? Besides, patience pays off as I get into a gun battle where I'm clearly outmatching my opponent. Son, if you're gonna go to war with me, you're gonna need more than a pea shooter, okay? Hand wave. Back after this. I just channeled my inner Mike Francesa there, didn't I? Okay, so I eventually pushed up some and found myself in a bit of a bind. It's not too bad as I'm in a more favorable one-on-one situation that leads to another kill via the backpedaling headshots. Again, my shots are on point. We're just that much closer to a win, and all I need to do is avoid another death while simultaneously picking up a kill. Looks like I may get my opportunity to pull this off. One more point for the win. This sucker is so mine. Oh, you're kidding with that armor lock. And that stick. Well, we did narrowly pull out the victory, but to think, I almost cost us that game in any way is disgusting. I had a teammate only post up 4 kills, and I was the likely scapegoat for this game. At least in my mind. I'll look over the final stats. 27 kills, 1 assist on 12 deaths. I cleaned up 18 kills via the headshot because bitch all I get is head. I'll see you guys around. Eventually.